Hi guys, my name is Kayla. Welcome to my first makeup video. I filmed one before, but it was like a shit show and I ended up deleting it. Not sure if this is going on YouTube yet or not, but if it is, welcome to my channel. I'm really hoping to make videos like this more often because yeah, I love doing makeup and I would love to help people. I'm currently in school for nursing, and so that may hinder me on whether or not I can make a lot of videos or not. What I'm hoping that is that I can still manage to do that. This is just me doing me, I guess. So the look I have filmed for you today is this really nice, like, somewhat halo eye. I don't know. It's very simple, no winged eyeliner. I decided not to do that because I'm going to a study group actually for my finals. So I was like, I don't need to. Also, disclaimer, I'm really sorry for the shitty lighting, the shitty quality, and the shitty ass background. I live at my parents' house and they refuse to let me paint this room white, and I don't have all the necessities that I need. This is also filmed on my cellular device because I had a memory card for my camera that was big enough to film videos on, so like, you know, that shit was good. And I lost my memory card because my dad stole it from me. So until I can get a new one and until I can get a good setup and a good memory card so I can film on my camera, this is pretty much what it's gonna be. Sorry. But thanks for watching if you make it through this whole video. If not, I completely understand because I'm an annoying ass bitch and not everyone wants to see me, not everyone wants to see my makeup. But yeah, enjoy. So first off, I'm going to start with toning my face with this Lush Tea Tree toner water. And then to me, so skincare is super important to me because you see I got some nasty little spots and I have really oily skin, so I'm going to go ahead and moisturize with the Clinique Dramatically Different Gel Moisturizer. I'm going to do 2 pumps of that because I am going to be putting it on my face and my neck and my décolletage. Because as you get older, you start to get wrinkles and you want your neck and your décolletage to match your face because that could be disastrous. I am going to be priming my face with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, just a little itty bitty bottle that I have because I've been trying this one out for the time being and I'm actually really liking it. I just dab it here. I feel like I look like I use a lot of face primer, but it's not even. Once that's blended in, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyebrows, just because I like doing my eyebrows before I do my face makeup because I do my eye makeup after my eyebrows. And so I don't know how to explain this, but I conceal underneath of my eyebrows and above my eyebrows, and I don't like doing it on top of my foundation because it's a little lighter than my foundation, so then it's just awkward looking. So I like to do it beforehand when I prime my eyelids as well to get ready for my eyeshadow. So that's why I do my eyebrows first. I'm just using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. Some good shit right there, that's for sure. So the brush that I'm going to be using first to like comb my eyebrows is the Anastasia double-sided one. Next, when I actually apply this shit to my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild angled brush. It's cheap, it's like $2 at Walgreens. Works as well as the Anastasia one. That one's just crusty AF and I'm too lazy to wash my brushes. That's life. And I like having kind of like a thinner eyebrow. I don't like them looking too bushy. So I always start at the front, because if I just go straight to the back, then shit's getting bushy, and I don't know why. It's always like that. So if I just start at the front, then your girl's not gonna have some bushy ass eyebrows. my brows be looking like sisters but not like twins, because let's be real, that's not a realistic thing. So now I am going to take the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer Plus Corrector in the shade Ivory 10. And this little Real Techniques brush, I don't know which one this is, it's tiny as fuck, and it's bent. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some product on there, and I'm gonna clean up these brows, I guess. Also, don't mind how hairy like this under eye part is. I just am too broke to go get my eyebrows waxed. And that shit happens too. Boom shakalaka. We're done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, because I'm a basic ass bitch that got this because of YouTube. What can I say? I love spending my money on makeup. And I'm just gonna take it on my finger. Now that my eyelids look yellow as fuck, I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeshadow on. So instead of taking an eyeshadow right away, I'm actually gonna use my Hoola bronzer. Ooh. And then I'm gonna take this Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm gonna dab some of that on, tap off the excess, and blend this shit into my crease. Your eyelids look like you haven't even really done anything to them. So I'm going to use this little guy right here. It's called Nuts For You, and it's by Morphe brushes. It's like their individual shadows. They're really great, pigmented, and only like $3. I am going to apply it with this Royal and Langnickel Omnia shader brush that I got in my BoxyCharm this month. And I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and take this little brush. I got this off of Zaful. I think it was like a set of 6 eyeshadow brushes. It's just this like nice little tiny, it looks like a spot concealer brush, honestly. And I'm going to take this individual eyeshadow in Pearl by Morphe brushes. Actually, so I get it really pigmented, I'm going to spray this little Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray onto my brush to weten it. I just got that shit all over my mirror. That's cool. And I get a lot of eyeshadow on there, and I'm just going to pack it into the center of my eyelid. Damn, that shit looks good. Now that that's done, we're gonna go in and we're gonna deepen up the crease a little bit more creasiness. And I'm gonna take this little MAC eyeshadow in the color Sable. This was only like $6 because their individual eyeshadows are only $6 now, and that's bomb AF. Also, I'm sorry about my dogs. I have 2 dogs. This one's Milo, and he is a purebred Yorkie, and he's really fucking cute. So that's why he's in my room. Okay, next I'm gonna take this Lancome little mini mascara. It's the Hypnose in the color Excessive Black. Girl, what the fuck? Let me fix my clip real quick. Alright. Now for the face. I'm going to start with this LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange Concealer because your girl's got some dark bags right in this corner. So we're going to go ahead and pop it on and just blend it out. with my fingers. Perfect. Next I'm going to take this green concealer stick by Maybelline, and it's pretty much gone, but I can still get use out of it, so I'm going to. And I have a little red spot up here, right there, there, there. And then I like have some discoloration redness right here on my cheek, so I just go ahead and pop it on. And then I'm going to take this Sephora Mara collection brush, whatever this is, and I'm going to take this to blend it out. This is a foundation brush, but I didn't like discoloring my beauty blenders, and I don't use a foundation brush anyways, so that's what this is for. That last one was a little too close to my eyebrows for my comfort to use this, so I blended it with my finger. Next, the moment we've all been waiting for is the foundation, because without this shit, I look pale as fuck. So, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and it's in the shade Vanilla. Love this shit. So bomb. Let's see. It's oil-free, which is why it's good for my skin type, because I have oily skin. A lot of people that have dry skin actually really like this one, because it has like coconut water or some shit in it, which is good. But I personally really like it, and that's all that matters. So I don't care if you have oily skin or if you have dry skin, you need to go check this shit out because it's bomb and it makes your skin look so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with one drop, because I can't tell, it's kind of a lot of foundation. And I do things backwards and weird, so I just take it on my fingertip and I dab it. Voila. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a pink damp beauty blender, and this shit is dirty as fuck. It needs to get clean, but I was too lazy to go clean it yesterday. And this is like a last minute filming thing, so yeah, I'm just gonna blend it in. Now that everything is blended in, I'm just gonna take this extra on the back of my hand and kind of just go over where I feel I need more coverage, because this is a buildable, so it's a medium to full coverage. Because your girl's got a lot of imperfections she's trying to keep covered. Okay, perfect. Bang, bang, done. Now that I am all covered, I still see some like coming through for where my zits are, and that's pretty typical, so I'm just going to take the Born This Way concealer in Very Fair, and I'm going to conceal my zits. Now that that's just blended, we can start with highlighting and contouring. So I'm going to take my crusty ass Anastasia palette, and in the shade Soft Light, this little guy right here, I'm going to start concealing. I'm going to be using this Princessa eyeshadow brush. It's like a flat one. I got this off of Shop Miss A for $1. So I ain't complaining, it's good, it does its job. So I'm just gonna go ahead, do a nice little triangle. And I like this because it covers, but it's not like thick, so it doesn't settle into my fine lines under my eyeballs. I'm going to take this NARS sculpting stick, and it's Hot Sand and Laguna. I don't like using these cream highlighters like on my cheekbone because they move my makeup instead of making my face look poppin'. So I'm just going to use the contour end in Laguna to contour this face. Now that your face looks weird as shit, we're going to go ahead and blend everything in. So starting with the highlighting portions. So I use this Rimmel Stay Matte and Translucent. It's just to set everything because since I do have oily skin and I use cream contours because I like the look of them, I actually like put translucent powder all over my face, and then I throw some bronzer on, and then I like go and recontour with powder too, just to set the contour, and then I bake. So this is just like step one of all the fucking powders I'm putting on my face. And then I'm just gonna use this like big ass Real Techniques fluffy brush. It's good. Okay, now that we're done with that and you can see all these like particles flying in the air, I'm going to go ahead and take this little mini Laura Mercier bronzer in Bronze 3. And then this like Sephora brush that had cheetah print on it but is like wearing off because I use it all the time. So that's just to bronze the face. Now to like go in and re-sculpt everything with a powder, I'm going to take the Cocoa Contour Palette by Too Faced, and I'm going to take this medium Cocoa, and then I'm going to use my little Hoola bronzer brush. Girl, we looking sculpted now. Now to bake my face, I'm actually going to use this Airspun like cheap ass setting powder, and then I'm just going to take this like crusty powdery beauty blender that's like an old one that I don't use anymore, and it's dry. I don't like applying this stuff when it's damp because I feel like it doesn't get enough powder on it to actually like bake. So and then I do underneath my contour to kind of like make that bitch sharp. Next step, while we let this sit, is to highlight the brow bone. So I'm going to go ahead with the Tartelette Pro palette, and I'm going to take this like white shade in the shade Vintage, ooh, on this little Sephora brush with the cheetah print, part of the same collection as that one brush. Now that the baking has kind of sat for a little bit, I am going to like buff it out with this Luxie brush, number 522 tapered highlighter. And yeah. Next up after that is some blush and some highlight. So I'm actually going to take this Tarte individual blush in the shade Prim. I'm just using this e.l.f. like angled, I think this is like supposed to be contour, but I really like it for blush. But when I apply blush, I don't put it on the apples of my cheeks because it just makes me look red, so I actually just apply it right above my contour. I'm going to take this Ofra highlighter in the shade Beverly Hills, and it's like this bomb ass highlighter that Jaclyn Hill was raving over, and I'm going to go ahead and mix this like champagne rose gold color with the white on this Zoeva Luxe highlighting brush, and we're going to make that shit pop. I can't get over how bomb this shit is. It's so good. This next step is my favorite step, which is lashes. So the lashes I'm using, I like don't have the box anymore because that's like a crusty 2-week-old pair. They're the Kiss in the Faux Mink Gala style. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're only $6 at Walmart, so it's like cheap AF. I'm just gonna take the black, not black, the dark Duo Lash Glue. Okay, now I shake it and wait 30 seconds until it's dry. Okay, now that we are done drying this glue and it's tacky, I'm going to go ahead and apply it. So I just kind of set it on my lash line. The steps are still the same, like put that amount of glue on, wait 30 seconds or until it's tacky. That shit's the same. We're good, so we're gonna apply. And I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna pull my eye. Oh well. Bam. The next step is I'm gonna take this Royal & Langnickel Omnia brush in the detailed brush, And I'm gonna go back into the Nuts For You eyeshadow, and we're gonna apply it in the lower lash line. And then with this like little, I don't know, rounded brush that I got from that pack from Zaful, I'm gonna take Pearl again, and this time I'm not gonna wet the brush because I don't have any dark colors that it's going over. And then I'm just gonna pop that into my inner corner. The final part of the eyes is just doing mascara on the bottom. So I'm gonna take I think this is L'Oreal, the Volume Butterfly Mascara, because this is really easy to get under eyes. Final step is lipstick. Let's get it. So we're gonna start with the Sephora Honey Lip Scrub, and I'm just going to apply like so. Together so that is like all spread out. I'm gonna take this dry ass makeup wipe, because I use two sometimes and I didn't last night and I just kind of left it out. So now that my lips are cleaned off, I'm going to take this Argan Oil Natural Lip Balm and just pop it on. Now I'm going to apply my lipstick. I am using Kylie Cosmetics Malibu. This shit's so good. It's my favorite color. What can I say? It's Kylie Cosmetics. Of course it's going to be bomb. Oh yeah, before I forget, silly me, I'm going to use this Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Setting Spray, shake it up, and some spritz. So this is the final look. Thanks for watching, guys.